The gamer here. I'm about to show you my favorite fucking Mega Man game ever made. Honestly, this is the best game I think of all of them. I hear a lot of people debating whether or not 2 or 3 is the best, and some people think the first one's the best, which is just absurd. Me personally, this was always my favorite, Mega Man 4. To me, it was the best of the series. Honestly, I couldn't even pick another game over this one. The character plays, like everything was just awesome. I loved it. Me myself, I've always gone Toadman first. He's just the easiest one to beat with just the Mega Buster. It might just be a a little bit of a biased opinion on my side. I think this was the first Mega Man game I owned as a kid. I had to adjust my gameplay because I've been playing Mega Man X3, so I had to remember that I don't have a slide button or a dash button. And that I don't have a wall jump. And let's go. I believe this was also the first game with the introduction of the powered Mega Buster Blast, which I always thought was really fucking awesome. I don't know personally of any glitches or anything in this game. I know some secrets. Well, not secrets necessarily, but just I can do some hard to do shit sometimes. Mainly because I'm one of them guys who spent fucking hours and hours as a kid replaying this game like it was the best thing ever made. These guys I remember always being like the hardest to dodge the attacks from. I don't even know why this game felt so hard to me as a kid. Now it just feels like natural to play it anymore. Like, fuck you. Typically, you can get through this level without dying or losing a health or losing too much health. It depends on. Oh shit! I'm gonna die. I didn't die. I'll be damned. I may die now. I know, I got that timing. Still, watch, ready? Oh, I missed him. Sorry. And we're still gonna beat it in one life. Maybe. Unless this fat bastard ends up hitting me somehow. I'm pretty sure we got this, though. He's not too difficult. He's not a jump. I almost lost it. One life. Is there a fast forward button? I know there's a rewind button. Is there a fast forward button? No, you don't do that here. Reset game, screen, original, wide, no, we'll do wide, border off, on, filter, TV, whoa, we can't do. What does filter off do? Okay, I like it, I like it. Stage select. Second is always bright, man. Typically, you can get through the first 8 guys in this game in probably about a half an hour. It depends on how you work, and how well you know the levels and how you can get through the terrains and the bad guys. And it's really all about timing with these old 8-bit games and knowing where shit is so you can jump and do shit at the right time. Some people just don't know how to do things with these old games. You know, you gotta have time in. It's not something you can just walk into and do. It's not like I can pick up this game and not know nothing about it and just do it. You know, it doesn't really work like that with these. You gotta go through the levels a couple times, learn the terrain, learn the bad guys' movements, and it's not like a Call of Duty game where everyone's the fucking same and all them bad guys are the same. You go into these games and all the bad guys have different timing in every different game. To me, it really took more skill. I know that sounds ridiculous to some people, but to me, it takes more skill to play these old games than it does to play the new ones. The new ones are all pretty much the same, except for some of them horror games. Some of them horror games are fucking crazy, and the shit involved is just phenomenal, and I love it. Give me an energy tank with an extra guy. We'll try to preserve the extra guy. Sometimes I can, sometimes I cannot. It depends on day and timing. Let's see if we can get it on the edge. No, I don't like that one. Right on the edge, buddy. Right on the... That's close enough. And boop. Close enough. And... there we go. We got it. We saved the extra guy. Go right on up. We should be able to... I think we can get one more energy tank in this level. I'm not quite remembering just yet. It all comes back to me. I swear to you, it's been a couple of years since I sat through this game specifically. At least a year, honestly. I like to play all of the original 6 Mega Man games for Nintendo at least once a year, just because I love these games with all of my heart. I have a passion for Mega Man, whether it be Mega Man X, Mega Man Legends, all of it is just amazing. Hey, look at that, we made it. And I'm pretty sure we will get through without a hitch. This guy could be a bitch sometimes, though, if he can... He does take away quite a bit of health when he hits you with that. I would really like to find a video of somebody doing that shit without getting hit. Because that's tough. I swear. I don't even know if it's possible. We're going to have to look into that sometime. Now, there is always the possibility that instead of fighting Toadman first, you can beat Ringman with just your Mega Buster. You can also, well, you can pretty much beat any character in this game with just your Mega Buster if you really try. I've done the Dive Man, Ring Man, Skull Man. Very typically, you could do those very easily. The combination that I do them in now is just what I have found to be the easiest. There's multiple different routes that you could take online, and different videos of people showing you different stuff. My videos will show you to get everything as thorough as I can possibly remember without having any guide or anything sitting in front of me. This is all just me playing with the knowledge that I know from being a little kid and just being a Mega Man entrepreneur. I remember sitting with my Mega Man 3 up and running on my Nintendo NES back when I was like 8 or 9 years old, and having the second controller with, I think it was the right key pressed down on the directional pad, so that when you jump, you had the super jump, and you can jump into holes and not die. And there's just some really neat stuff that you can exploit in these old games with different types of programming errors, I guess you could call them. Hopping over this little hole here gets you, I believe this is the balloon. No, I think this is actually the wire extra part, which is kind of like a collectible. I mean, it's not exactly something that you would just find in a run-through if you don't know what you're doing. People can overlook it, so I consider it an extra. It is the balloon. And it does skip out a nice chunk of the level here. It takes you to the halfway point. As you know, in all these old Mega Man games, you know, there was only one little save point halfway through the level, so that if you died, you didn't have to start from the beginning. And everybody always look forward to those, because sometimes these levels were really, really difficult, and that halfway point was the only thing that saved you from the heartache of having to go through all the bullshit that you went through for the first 3 minutes of the level. But again, once you learn the terrain and you learn the enemy movements, there's never an issue. We can pull some slick shit off there. Oh, missed that one. Let's see if we can do this without fucking dying. I ain't scared of you. Now this guy's kind of simple too. As a matter of fact, he's probably the easiest fight in the game with this level, or with this weapon I have going on, because all you got to do is literally just stand here and just tap the shoot button as fast as you possibly can, and he won't get away from you at all. Oh, really? And look at that. He got me. He got me. He hit me once or twice. It's cool. It's cool. The Pharaoh shot. Now for me, the Pharaoh shot I use because it is actually very useful against Ringman. Ringman is a pain in the balls without it. I mean, you can beat him without it, but your regular Mega Buster takes away just a little bit less than the charged up Pharaoh shot does. I do believe that this is one of the harder levels in this whole game. The level dynamics are off the charts. You gotta do some crazy jumps and some crazy things to get around. It's just all these disappearing friggin' floors and spikes, and it could be a real pain in the butt, especially with the knockback mechanic that they have when you get hit in this game. All Mega Man games have that knockback mechanic. Even the X games have that knockback mechanic, but they allow you to get rid of that mechanic with a special upgrade to your armor. Come on. See what I mean by the level dynamics? Like, these levels are ridiculous. There's so much going on that the frame rate is slowed down. It was like they just wanted you to be so overwhelmed that you couldn't do anything. Now, I could be taking these little saw guys out with my Pharaoh shot, but if you see what I just did there by, like, real slowly letting him go off the side of the screen, I eliminate having to use the Pharaoh shot because I like using that on the guy at the end of the level. These guys, you just gotta wait till they open, shoot your buster. I think it takes about 6 shots. Alright, 4 shots. Again, the dynamics of this level are insane. You gotta do so much. And if you don't know what you're doing, these guys will tear you a new asshole. They will. Like, none of it is easy. It all, as you see, I'm not doing it without getting hit. I don't even try. This is a little farming technique that I've learned over the years. The Mega Buster doesn't help or anything like that, at least to my actual knowledge. But sometimes, I don't know. It has seemed like me shooting a Mega Buster at the right time will launch out that energy tank. See what I'm saying? And I mean, that's just a little farming technique I've learned in little areas. You can do that with a few spots with I forget what that little guy's name is. But you can do that in a few spots with him where he shoots down whatever you need, and if you don't collect it, you can always go back and come back down or go back into where he is at, and you can try again and get whatever item it is that you're looking to get at that time. For me, it's usually almost always an energy tank because I like to try to collect them all on my first run through and try to have 9 for when I get to Wily's castle so I can just keep going without having to backtrack. Sometimes I do have to play through Skullman's level once or twice because that's the best level to farm your energy tanks in. Alright, now this one's a little bit closer proximity, so you gotta jump at a little different timing, and you also are gonna get hit a little bit more if you don't know when to jump. And that's kind of like the last guy before the bad guy. I'm not sure if I'm going to need an extra guy, or if I should. We'll see. As you can see, when you charge up the Pharaoh shot, it links above your head like that, so you can see where it is. If anybody bumps into it, they do get hit. That is not a joke. They will get a bump on the head from that shit. They don't play with that. Oh! So you see how much health that charge shot takes away from my man right there? Like, it is quite ridiculous. Eat a dick. I think that actually is already our halfway mark, isn't it? No, we got one more for the halfway? I don't remember. Is that our halfway mark? I think so. We beat 4 guys? I'm going to do this in 2-part video. The first video is going to be me versus the 8 original robots. And then the second part of the video is going to be Wily's castle from beginning to end. This whole game is a little insane, man. Alright, we're going to go Dustman next. Alright. Woo! Almost forgot. Oh. One moment. Alright. Alright. Let's do this. There's nothing on the other side of that. We've tried many times. This, if you need it, just give it a proper jump at the right time. You can get it. Alright. You're gonna notice a lot of times in this game that they got so much shit going on that the game can't even function properly. Like, it has to slow itself down because they're throwing so much at you that it can't even it can't even compute how much it wants to do. That's what was so great about these games. They were that hard. Like, you really had to try. There was no just playing it and beating it. Like I said, you just can't do that with these. Here's another one of those farming areas. Just gotta jump out of the way at the right time. Make sure you don't get it. I would normally cut this down for y'all, but this is a live play right now. Come on, man. Give me what I want. You're a pain in the ass. Come on with it. Come on, man. Let's try this. Where are you falling at? Not quite. It's not what Daddy wants. It's not what Daddy wants. No, that's not what Daddy wants either. Whoop. Jesus. You're gonna mess up my whole time frame now. I wish this didn't count, but it does. Come on, man. It's been like 10 tries now. You gotta give me an energy tank quicker than this shit. Pain in the nuts. Come on, bro. Alright, we waiting right here. Punch a little dude in his sternum. Use your ball bag as a fucking boxing. Come on, man. Ah, shit. Alright, fuck it. Let's go. You call that being impatient as a motherfucker here in the gaming world. I did not feel like waiting for this shit. These are all the dust particles for Dustman. This is all supposed to be the dust cleanup plant. It is quite awesome, actually, I think. You see all the blocks of dust like that being moved up and down by the dust things like that. It's pretty neat. Stop making fun of me for fumbling on my words and high as hell. What's up, though? You ain't got shit. 8-bit gaming is still my favorite gaming. While I do love a lot of the new horror movies and horror games and stuff like that that come out, like the new Resident Evils. I got Resident Evil 7, the remake of Resident Evil 2, remake of Resident Evil 3. I will have Resident Evil 8 when it releases. I'm not playing with that. I love these games. Anything horror or Megaman related, or anything that's retro gaming related, like I just also played the Final Fantasy 7 remake, also a really good game. Come on, bitch. He is invincible while he is sucking in dust particles. invincible while sucking in dust particles. Remember guys, this video is going to cover all 8 bosses and their levels, and it is also going to cover the special weapons that you collect in each of the levels, and that's pretty much it. That's what we're going to cover in this video. These have always been my favorite games, and I just love playing them over and over and over again. It has never really been, it's never really been a question. This has always been my favorite, so we are going to go ahead and fight Skullman. The Dust Crusher is supposed to be the weapon that destroys Skullman. I don't really know. This is one of the hardest of the guys in this game. I'll tell you that right now. He is a bitch. Although this is also the level that we use for farming energy tanks. I believe it is 3 that you can get in this level. So it makes it pretty easy to farm them, considering you can just play the level through 3 times and get your 9 energy tanks to move forward into Wily's castle. If you need energy tanks before Wily's castle, I suggest that you play the game again and learn how to play, because at that point you should definitely get your skills up. It doesn't take much to learn these. It really doesn't. You play it once or twice, you'll learn everything. At least that's the way it works for me. If you're a true gamer, these are the definite must-plays. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that this is a game that you have to play. You have to. You got to play this through at least once. Or can you really call yourself a gamer if you haven't beat the fucking Mega Man games? What kind of shit is that? If anybody ever told me they were a gamer, but they didn't beat the Mega Man games, I'd probably piss on their shoes. Look at that. You see that? I let go of that at the spot where I'm used to letting it go at, and it gives me the energy tank. And I know it just sounds like some conspiracy theory video game shit, but I swear to you, it is what it is. Alright, there's another energy tank right here. So yeah, there was 3 in this level. 2 of them are free-floating in the level and just chilling on ledges. And there is another one that you get from the little machine guy there. Oh! And back to that. As you guys seen, I've been playing the Jedi Fallen Order. I just released my video game Gripe of the Week video about it. Check that out if you guys want to check it out. Any likes and subscribes are the best way you can support my channel. Just trying to get things started and see how the world takes to me. This part here takes some skillful jumping. You gotta really know where to be. If you jump from the wrong spot, you will die, especially on the way back, because it's such a short jump with no headroom. You will die. All right. Again, this is just part 1 of 2. First playthrough is going to cover all 8 of the bosses. This is boss number 5 right now. The goal is to try to beat them all in under 40 minutes. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to pull that one off because of collections. Alrighty. I usually, we'll see what happens. Alright. Yeah, see? We got him. Alright. Sorry. That was probably pretty loud in your ears. All right. We are now going to Dive Man. We might be able to pull this off in under 40 minutes. We'll see what happens here. Skull Barrier is used for Dive Man. Although Dive Man can be beat with just the Mega Buster. Also in Dive Man's level, we will be going over where the wire attachment for the Mega Buster arm is. It is one of the hidden items, one of the 2 hidden items that are in this game. It's actually one of the better ones. I thought it was always pretty neat. It's just a long wire that shoots out of your Mega Buster claw and allows you to grapple onto the ceiling. Anybody watching this though, let me know how you feel about the Mega Man games. Which one's your favorite? Which ones did you play as a kid? Which ones did you spend the most time on? Would you play them now? Have you replayed them recently? And what do you think about them in now's gaming time? You know, as compared to all the recent games that we have released. You know, have you checked out Mega Man 11? I have not yet. I haven't. I have not gotten a chance to play it yet. It is not on my top priority list. It's not very interesting to me. I don't know. It just seems like they took the dynamics of Mega Man and tried to pull it to something that it never has been and never was. And it just didn't really interest me for a playthrough yet. Maybe we'll get there, but I'm more interested in doing a playthrough on Mega Man 9 when I get a little more comfortable with the game. As a game, it takes some time to get through that. The hardest bitch in the planet to destroy. Oh, and I fucking... Ain't that a bitch? Might be placement, might be placement. Might not be released of where the rotation lands. We're coming up on the wire real soon. However, once you get the wire, you do point. Now, you don't go much past this point to get the wire attachment. And when you do come back, you come back with full health. So, I mean, it's not that serious. Is the wire attachment. You just got to be able to avoid some spikes. And then you got to... So down this little hole here is the wire attachment. Just got to make sure you do not touch the sides. Do not touch the sides. Explode. It is not a game. Well, it is a game, but it's a hard part of the game. Okay. Now, when we start part 2, I will not have the video of me backtracking and collecting energy tanks. If you need to go get them, go get them. And we're going to move right on to the video of the Wily's Castle after that. Now, if you drop down there again, I believe you do die. I have never really tried it, nor do I care to right now, because I'm on a time restraint. At least, trying to be. Ah, shit! Do not try this at home, folks. Or do. It's not that dangerous. Ouch. Ouch. Alright, guys, it seems as though we may have lost... We may have lost internet connection there for just a moment. I'm not sure what's going on here. My bills are paid. We got jobs. Oh, we might not be in there. My timing is off today, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta be able to beat Drill Man in less than 4 minutes, and I don't think that's gonna happen. Although it could have happened. I could have beat the 40-minute mark, no problem. Just for time. Oh, shit. You know what? Nah, just for time restraints. We got no problems doing this. We'll be damned. We just died. Well, you know what? Then we're just gonna show you how we do this shit with the Mega Bus. Never really liked using that skull shit anyway. Look at that. And we did it without getting hit. See that? I should have just done that the first time, because I know that's the easiest way to do it for me. But you know, the skull barrier does take away a little bit more health than the Mega Buster. So as you can see, I could have easily beaten Dive Man first. There's also the possibility that you could have fought Dust Man first, because all you have to do is the same routine you did with the ring thing. Can we beat Drill Man in 2.5 minutes? 2 minutes and 15 seconds? Let's see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how we do this. Drill Man can be kind of tough because he goes into the ground and his level's not the easiest. There is one energy tank, I believe, so hopefully I don't have to replay Skullman's level too many times before we do the second video. Second video will probably be released later tonight on a late night tip after I eat dinner with the family. We don't even try for that. We don't want to waste time. Oh, this is that lovely wire thing I was talking about. It allows you to get items like that really nice and easily. There's not too many places, unfortunately, that it is used. It is used, I believe, on one boss in Wily's castle. Fuck, man, I'm getting caught up. Oh, come on, man. Come on. You didn't want that, fucker. I don't think we're gonna make it. I really don't. So, I mean, I tried. I really did. Oh. I didn't mean to die there, neither. I should have been. And there are easier ways to get through this part of the level. Show y'all that right now. See? Much easier ways to get through this. They can't do nothing if they can't move. Notice how when it flashes, you can see the ground that is supposed to be there. And look at that. We made it all the way through to the end. And it looks like we're not going to... We may have been able to do it, too. We would. It would have just been close. Can we do it? Can we do it? Oh no! Get the fuck out of here, man. That was a bitch and a half. He knows he's a bitch too. He knows it. He knows he's a bitch. As far as I'm concerned, he can eat a fucking dick. And I don't even care. Just to get through it. I got things to do today, man. Come on. If I don't even get hit, I'm gonna be upset. That'll be real upsetting. Okay, good. At least I had a reason to use it. Alright guys, and that's it. That's my run through of the first 8 characters of Mega Man 4. My favorite in the Mega Man series. Once again, if this is not your favorite in the Mega Man series, tell me why the fuck not, and tell me why I'm wrong. I love to hear it. I love to hear the arguments because I got some shit to say. So in the comments below, go ahead and let me know how you feel about the video. Let me know how you feel about Mega Man in general. You know, do you think we should be updating this, or do you think we should be keeping it 8-bit? I believe that the 8-bit material for Mega Man has always been the best. It's always where my heart lies. And, you know, just keep it going. Let me know what's going on, alright, guys? So, whoop whoop and all that. And we'll talk to you on the next one.